What does a healthy meal actually look like? It is a simple question, but the answer can feel incredibly complicated. For years, we were told to follow a food pyramid, a chart that felt more like a school lesson than a real guide for dinner. It was confusing, with its layers and tiny symbols, leaving many of us guessing what to eat and how much. We stood in our kitchens, staring at our empty plates, wondering if we were getting it right. The stress of trying to figure out portions and food groups often made healthy eating feel like a chore, something that required too much time and effort for our busy lives. Then, in 2011, things changed for the better. The United States government introduced a new symbol for healthy eating. It was simple, colorful, and something everyone uses every single day: a plate. This new guide was called MyPlate. It replaced the old, confusing pyramid with a clear, visual map for your meals. The idea was brilliant in its simplicity. Instead of trying to remember complex charts, you could just look at your own plate. MyPlate showed you exactly how to fill it with good, wholesome food in the right proportions, making healthy eating accessible to everyone, from kids to adults. The launch of MyPlate marked a huge shift in how we talk about nutrition. The focus moved away from abstract rules and toward practical, everyday choices. The government wanted to give people a tool they could use instantly, at every meal, without needing a calculator or a nutrition textbook. The plate is divided into 4 sections: fruits, vegetables, grains, protein. A friendly circle sits beside the plate, reminding us to include dairy. This simple visual immediately answers that big question of what a healthy meal looks like, making it easier to build balanced plates without overthinking every single bite. This new approach was a breath of fresh air. It was designed to empower people, not confuse them. MyPlate encourages us to enjoy our food while being mindful of what we are eating. It is not about strict diets or cutting out entire food groups. Instead, it is a gentle reminder to fill half our plate with colorful fruits and vegetables, to choose whole grains, and to vary our protein sources. It is a flexible guide that works with the foods you already love. This essay is here to show you just how easy it can be to use MyPlate in your own kitchen, every single day. We all want to eat better, but life gets in the way. That is why I have created a simple strategy for this guide: real plates, real tips. This is not about theory or complicated science. It is about showing you what healthy eating looks like in the real world, on real plates, with food you can find at your local shop. We will move beyond the colorful icon and fill it with delicious, easy-to-make meals. My promise, by the end of this, you will have clear, practical advice you can start using tonight. No more guesswork. Simple steps to build a healthier plate. Make MyPlate your trusted friend in the kitchen. We are going to break it down, piece by piece, so you understand how to use it. Forget about feeling overwhelmed by nutrition advice. We will use plain language and relatable examples to demystify each section of the plate. You will learn simple swaps for your favorite meals, smart portion ideas that do not require measuring cups, and tips for making healthy choices stick, even on your busiest days. It is all about making small, manageable changes that add up to a big difference. Throughout this guide, you will find actionable tips you can put into practice immediately. Think of it as a hands-on workshop for your health. We will cover everything from how to shop smarter to how to cook quicker, all while keeping MyPlate in mind. For example, we will look at how a simple breakfast of oatmeal with berries fits the model, or how you can adapt your usual pasta dinner to include more vegetables. These are the real plates, real tips that will help you build confidence and create healthy habits that last a lifetime, without sacrificing flavor or the joy of eating. This journey is about progress, not perfection. MyPlate is a flexible tool, not a set of rigid rules you must follow perfectly every single time. It is designed to guide you, to help you make better choices more often. By the time you finish reading, you will see that building a healthy plate is not only easy, but also enjoyable. You will be equipped with the knowledge and the confidence to stop guessing and start eating well, one delicious and balanced meal at a time. Let's get started and transform the way you look at your plate for good. Before the plate, there was the pyramid. For nearly 2 decades, the food guide pyramid was the official symbol of healthy eating in America. The idea was to show a hierarchy of foods, with the things you should eat most of at the bottom and the things you should eat least of at the top. Grains, bread, pasta formed the wide base, suggesting we should eat lots of them. Then came fruits, vegetables, followed by dairy, protein, and finally, fats, sweets, at the tiny peak. But here is the problem. The pyramid was confusing. Many people looked at that big base of carbohydrates and thought it meant they should load up on pasta or white bread. The visual did not make it clear that whole grains were the better choice. It also grouped all fats together at the very top, which we now know is not right. Healthy fats, avocados, nuts are actually good for us. The pyramid made nutrition feel like a complicated puzzle. People struggled to translate its layers into a real meal on a real plate, leading to guesswork and frustration in the kitchen. In 2005, the government tried to fix this. They released a new version called MyPlate. This time, the pyramid had colorful vertical stripes instead of horizontal layers, with a little stick figure climbing up the side to represent exercise. Honestly, it was even more confusing than the original. Without labels on the stripes, you had to go online to a website to figure out what it all meant. It was a step backward in many ways, making simple nutrition guidance feel even more out of reach for busy families. The feedback was clear. People needed something better. They needed a guide that was intuitive, practical, easy to understand at a single glance. We do not eat in pyramids. We eat off plates. Finally, in 2011, the USDA listened. They scrapped the pyramid and introduced a brand new icon, MyPlate. The plate was divided into 4 colorful sections: red for fruits, green for vegetables, orange for grains, purple for protein. A separate blue circle on the side represented dairy, like a glass of milk or a pot of yogurt. The launch of MyPlate was a game changer. It was unveiled by First Lady Michelle Obama as part of her Let's Move initiative, which aimed to tackle childhood obesity. For the first time, federal nutrition advice was presented in a way that did not require a manual to understand. You could literally hold up your own plate at mealtime and compare it to the icon. The most powerful message from MyPlate was simple: fill half your plate with fruits and vegetables. This one, easy-to-remember rule had a massive impact. The public reaction to MyPlate was overwhelmingly positive. Teachers found it easier to teach nutrition. Doctors could use it as a simple visual aid. Parents finally had a tool that made sense. It was nutrition guidance that finally met people where they were, at the dinner table. Let's start with the biggest section on your plate: vegetables. MyPlate gives vegetables the most space. They are absolutely packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Think of them as the superstars of your meal. A good rule of thumb: eat the rainbow. The different colors are clues to nutrients. Tomatoes, lycopene for the heart; carrots, beta-carotene for healthy eyes; spinach, iron and vitamin K. Getting enough vegetables on your plate is easier than you think. For breakfast, toss spinach into scrambled eggs. At lunch, add extra lettuce, tomato. Try carrot sticks instead of crisps. Try simple swaps to boost your veggie intake. If you're making spaghetti bolognese, grate carrots into the sauce. Grate courgettes into the sauce too. The kids will never even know they're there. Next up is the fruit section, the sweet and colorful partner to vegetables on your plate. Fruits are nature's candy, but they are so much better for you. They also provide natural sugars that give you a healthy energy boost. What fits into the fruit category? It is a delicious list. Strawberries, blueberries, apples, bananas. You can enjoy fruits in many forms: fresh, frozen, canned. And while 100% fruit juice does count, it is better to eat the whole fruit. The whole fruit contains fiber, which helps you feel full. Incorporating fruit into your day is a breeze. Slice a banana over your cereal. Blend frozen berries into a delicious smoothie. For a quick and easy snack, nothing beats grabbing an apple. Now let's move to the other side of the plate and talk about grains. The MyPlate guide has a very important message about grains. Make at least half your grains whole grains. A whole grain contains all 3 parts of the grain kernel: the bran, the germ, and the endosperm. Refined grains have had the bran and germ removed. This process strips away most of the fiber and nutrients. Think of brown rice, oats, quinoa, whole wheat bread. Refined grains are white bread, white rice, most pasta. Making the switch to whole grains can be gradual. Start by making simple swaps. Try using whole wheat pasta for your next spaghetti night. Or mix half brown rice and half white rice as you get used to the nuttier flavor and chewier texture. The final section on your plate is for protein. The key message from MyPlate for this section is to vary your protein routine. It includes meat and poultry. It also includes fish and seafood. But protein is not just about meat. Plant-based proteins are fantastic choices too. Beans, lentils, tofu, nuts and seeds also pack a powerful protein punch. A good guideline for a serving of meat, poultry, or fish is about 3 ounces, roughly the size of a deck of cards. Finally, let's look at the little circle sitting next to your plate, the dairy group. Calcium is the mineral that builds strong bones and teeth. MyPlate recommends choosing low-fat or fat-free options. The dairy group includes milk, yogurt, cheese. It also includes calcium-fortified soy milk, a great alternative. A healthy plate starts long before you get into the kitchen. It starts at the supermarket. Going shopping with a plan is your secret weapon for success. One of the best things you can do is batch cook. This simple prep work is a total lifesaver during the week. When you come home tired and hungry, you'll have healthy, ready-to-go ingredients waiting. This stops you from reaching for a takeaway menu. Another fantastic tip is to use a smaller plate. It's a powerful psychological trick. You can trick your brain into feeling satisfied with less. Eating healthy does not mean you have to stop going out. When you order, ask for small changes. Ask for sauces or dressings on the side. Request steamed vegetables instead of fries. MyPlate adapts to cultural foods and special diets. It's a framework, not rigid rules. Whether your family's staple meal is tacos, stir-fry, or spaghetti, the principles of MyPlate can be applied. It is so important to see MyPlate as a flexible friend, not a strict rulebook. Life is full of celebrations, busy days, moments when a perfect plate just is not possible, and that is perfectly okay. The goal is progress, not perfection. This guide is here to empower you with the confidence to make better choices more often. So here is my challenge to you, your call to action. This week, I want you to try just one thing. Pick one new plate idea, one simple swap, one kitchen hack from this guide, and give it a go. Maybe you will add a side of steamed broccoli to your dinner tonight. Start small, be kind to yourself, and just notice the difference it makes. Take that first simple step on your own journey to better eating. Your plate is your canvas, and you now have the tools to create a masterpiece of health, one delicious meal at a time.